Welcome back to the channel, y'all. Chris, the Camping Texan here, and where in the world is a Geo Pro? This weekend, we're in Dawson, Texas, and we're set up in campsite number 19 at Liberty Hill Corps of Engineer Park, next to Navarro Mills Lake.
Well, good morning, y'all. Glad to see y'all out at the campsite. I'm glad y'all could join me this weekend. We had an amazing time over at Bastrop State Park, and we'll be back over there in a couple of weeks to stay at Busher, so y'all stay tuned for that video. But this weekend, we're over here at Liberty Hill Corps of Engineer Park in Dawson, Texas. We came out here this weekend so that we could take a drive over to Waco and check out the woolly mammoth exhibit that they have over there. It's run by the National Park Service. Just a little bit about Liberty Hill. Liberty Hill was dedicated in the honor of Dr. George Washington Hill, who was a doctor from Tennessee, as well as a politician in Texas politics until 1843. He founded a town about 3 or 4 miles from here called Spring Hill. And as the story goes, he was running a trading post, and he had about 12 surveyors staying on his property when they were invaded by Kickapoo Indians. Dr. Hill survived and then went on to render aid, I guess, to families that lived in the nearby area. He faced a lot of conflicts and a lot of battles. He was a very strong man, so that's how this park got its name, to honor him. All right, guys, well, let's go take a look at your campsite. This is campsite 19 at Liberty Hill, COE. One of the first things that you notice is that your campsite markers are located on your concrete picnic table and your shelter. This can be very difficult if you're coming in at night to see, so you may want to try to get here before it gets completely dark. But this campsite is located on a private loop. If you notice, there's a road that runs in front of your campsite, and then you have just a gorgeous view of Dawson Mills Lake across from the campsite. This is a pull-through site. It was much larger than what we needed for the weekend. It'd be great for a diesel pusher or a fifth wheel, something that's really big, but we stayed here for the view factor. You get an in-ground grill, which could use some updating. It's pretty rusty, but it's still functional. Cooked a couple of steaks on it last night. It's not a full service hookup site. You do get 20, 30, and 50 amp electric and water, which I'll show you here. I'll show you the dump station in a few minutes. We'll go take a look at that, but this is the back side of your campsite. And guys, look at all this space. So there's a lot of room for your children to play if you have kids, as well as your dogs if you need to walk them. So just a really large campsite. So your driveway is asphalt. It didn't take a whole lot of effort to level out, although there is a slope to the campsite. But one of the things that you guys should be aware of is that this park is known for Argentine ants. And so I'm going to show you what I bought to help alleviate that issue. I went to Walmart and I purchased a product called Taro Ant Killer, and I looked on the back, and this is specific for Argentine ants. This bag cost about $8 at Walmart. You can get it in the lawn and garden section and just throw it in your pass-through in your camper and you're good to go. You guys should always pay attention to any notes that a campsite has to offer on their website. And another park I can think of that has an issue with Argentine ants would be Cedar Hill State Park up in the Dallas area. So just a good product to keep on hand. So that leads me into the insect report for the weekend. First of all, let me show you how to apply the taro, the Argentine ant bait. You just want to sprinkle it around any points of contact on your trailer. So like your jack, around your tires, those kind of areas, any area where the ants could crawl into your camper. Like I've got a little bit around my water hose there and my electrical cord back here. So that's what you do with that.
Well, guys, guess what? It's warming up now, and the bugs are back. Last night we had mosquitoes, and they were trying to get into the camper. So it's getting that time of year, y'all. Definitely the ants have been active this weekend. Starting to see a lot more little critters, a lot of bugs. As far as services went this weekend, satellite was amazing. We locked into the Dallas local channels on satellite. AT&T and Verizon, we've had really good service out here. No issues using the cell phone at all. So you guys will be happy with your electronics out here. Y'all love Liberty Hill out here at Navarro Mills Lake. Guys, there's a lot of birds over by your campsite. I don't know if y'all can see, these cardinals are playing in this bush right here by the water, but they're just singing a song. Really sounds beautiful. Another site that you guys might want to try, and one that I may consider the next time I come back, is Site 20. I really like Site 20 because it's hidden. You've got your in-ground grill back there, an amazing view of the lake, your concrete picnic table with your shelter. One of the advantages of 20, and yes, you could get a large rig in here as well. It's got a large driveway, but one of the advantages is it's to the backside of this main loop road. So you don't get, the traffic comes through here, but you're not really noticing it all that much because you're on the back side of it. So that's one of the advantages that I think 20 has to offer. And then let's look right across the street. That's 21. I would also stay at 21. It's a lot like 19. You get the same services, 20, 30, 50 amp electric, water, in-ground grill, no lantern hooks at any of these campsites. But you're still going to get a good view of the lake, even from 21. So 19, 20, 21 is going to provide your best view of the lake over here. Well, here's your dump station located off the main road here at Liberty Hill, COE. Everybody has to come through here. Unfortunately, there's no full hookups. So let's get a little closer so we can check it out. But one of the things you notice right off the bat, there's a couple of dumpsters to get rid of your trash on your way out. Well, y'all, this one's pretty basic. But it's got everything you need. You have a single sewer connection. You have a non-potable water hose connection to flush out your black tank if you need to. Not a lot to it. It's a little narrow in here. This side is a little bit wider, which will be the side that you'll come through on your way out. So that's your dump station here at Liberty Hill. Located across from the playground and next to the boat dock are some tent camping sites that you might be interested in. This is number 35 here. You get a nice shelter with a concrete picnic table on a concrete pad, 20 and 30 amp electric and water, as well as your grill, which also has a concrete pad, your fire ring and your grill. And then, of course, you get this amazing view of Navarro Mills Lake. So the next time you're out here, Liberty Hill COE, maybe you want to check out one of the tent camping sites that they have. Okay, so if RV camping and tent camping aren't your thing, they offer shelters here at Liberty Hill COE. I couldn't get close up to them because they're all occupied this weekend. So that tells you how popular they are. But they're really nice. They're on stone slabs, a wood facade. They look really good, guys. You might want to check these out the next time you're out here. While you're staying out here at Liberty Hill COE Park, bring your children out here. They have a really nice playground. In fact, this playground facility, it probably rivals or is better than most of the state parks that we go to. They have a lot of green space out here for your kids, your dogs. Restrooms are conveniently located right here. They have a nice concrete path that leads all the way down to the swimming area. It's a very nice swimming area. They have a couple of covered shelters here that you could set your chairs up under, watch your kids do a little bit of swimming. They have a nice defined swimming area with buoys, and if you notice over to your left is your boat dock. So while you're swimming, you can watch the fishermen come in and go out, and it's really tranquil, very beautiful. This is your boat ramp area located at Liberty Hills COE. There's been a lot of boat traffic in and out of here. It's a very busy place. They also have another small courtesy dock down there that you could fish from. Just remember, this is not a state park, so if you do any fishing off the bank here, you're going to need a fishing license. But they have a really nice wide area for your vehicle and your boat trailer, and then you have restrooms on top of the hill here, and then back behind me here is a couple of dumpsters to get rid of your trash. So just a really nice boat dock area. This is the day use area at Liberty Hills COE. They offer another fishing pier for you, as well as a dumpster. There's a lot of green space here. Again, for your kids or your dogs. Good place to spread out. They have more restrooms. There's a picnic table underneath a really interesting tree. And then I'll pan over here to the left, and you guys can see there is a pavilion that you can rent. And so we'll go check that out. The next time you're out at Liberty Hill and you want to have a large group gathering, this is the place to do it right here. If you want to have a family reunion, they've got you hooked up, guys. You're covered. Look at the aluminum picnic tables. You've got plenty of space for your family. Over here to the left, they offer a water spigot, so if you need fresh water, you've got your dumpster right there. And then how about this grill? How about this smoker back here? This thing is something special. Look at that. Couldn't you imagine yourself standing here cooking with this view? I mean, this is something amazing. And then even in the afternoon hours, you have a nice fire ring over here. So you could bring your chairs out here. You could set up next to the water and just enjoy this view. How cool is that? If y'all need supplies while you're out here, they offer a marina and a store that you can buy firewood and other small supplies. But your best bet would be to drive about 5 miles into Dawson. There's a Family Dollar right there off of Highway 31 that offers Blue Rhino propane tank for your RV, as well as any kind of supplies that you would need, basic food items. And then across the street is an Exxon gas station if you need to fuel up. And they also have a Subway located in that gas station, so you can get ice and other things like that. Well, y'all, this is your boat marina and your store here at Liberty Hills COE. They offer fishing supplies, boat storage, food, drinks, fishing bait. They also have some souvenirs, so y'all go in there and give them a holler, check out some things. And then also across the street you have a restroom. Guys, this is your gatehouse area. This is where you'll want to be before it gets to be 10 p.m. There's a very nice lady in there that will help you with your site permit, as well as any other information that you may need while you're here at Liberty Hill. Another interesting feature that they have here at Liberty Hill COE is that they have a nighttime exit after 10 o'clock. If you take this road to the left, it will take you out of the park. So if you had an emergency, you can leave. They enforce the rule that you must be inside of this park by 10 p.m. And they're not joking. They will lock the gate, and if you're not here by 10 o'clock and the gate attendant has left, then you could find yourself sleeping at a gas station parking lot. So make sure that you get to all your COE, Corps of Engineer parks, before 10 p.m. Well, y'all, this seemed like a good place to stop and show you these really cool pull-off areas that they have here at Liberty Hill. I like that you've always got a place that you can pull your trailer off to the side if you need to. But I wanted to talk about your activities, what you can expect when you're out here. This park, Liberty Hill Park, does not have marked hiking trails. However, don't let that stop you. They have an endless, elaborate maze of roads that you can get on your bicycle or you can walk. Plenty of ways to get exercise on their roads out here. This is a fisherman's paradise. Bring your boat. Bring your fishing gear, just spend the day on the lake. And then of course, as it warms up, you're going to want to bring your swimming gear and come out here and bring the kids and go swimming. This park really has a lot to offer. If you're a bird lover, if you like to watch birds, there's all kinds of birds, especially around the campsite. We saw a lot of cardinals, and in fact, there goes a bird right now. So give Liberty Hill COE a shot the next time you book a campsite. It really is a beautiful park. I really feel as an honorable mention, if you don't want to spend all your time in the park, you're 60 miles away from Dallas and you're about 40 miles away from Waco. We specifically came to this park this weekend to go to Waco to see the National Park Service exhibit for the woolly mammoth. Also, if you watch a lot of TV, you'll know Chip and Joanna Gaines with Magnolia. They have the silos there in downtown, so you might want to go check that out. And then I highly recommend, if you don't feel like cooking and you want to spend a Saturday night, maybe a date night, go over to Ninfa's Mexican restaurant over in downtown Waco. They are amazing. We're from the Houston area, so we're used to going to Ninfa's. We've been to the original location on Navigation there in Houston. So Ninfa's is always a good bet for delicious beef fajitas and queso and a adult beverage or a glass of tea or whatever. So go check those out as well. Y'all bring your boat out here to Liberty Hill. You guys can get out there on the water and you can go really fast. Y'all check them out. But y'all, we had an amazing visit out here at Liberty Hill this weekend. Can't wait to get back out here in the summertime when it gets warmer so that we can do some swimming and some fishing. But guys, it's time to hit the trail again. We've got an amazing lineup next week for y'all for spring break. We're headed down to Goliad, and then we're gonna move over to Lake Corpus Christi State Park for 3 days, and then come up through Busher State Park for 2 days, and then end the weekend over at Caddo Lake State Park. So you guys stick around. We got a good trip coming up. Well, listen, all my current viewers and subscribers, guys, I appreciate you guys so much. I'm blessed to be able to get out here and do this for you. If you haven't subscribed yet, guys, please get on there and do so. Remember, give me a thumbs up if you like the content of this video, and hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified when our videos post every Saturday at 11 a.m. Guys, I appreciate you so much. And remember, I'll see you at the campsite.